Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? Hey, man, before we start the video, man, shout out to my brother. It's from Core Official. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure you cop. You dig? Link gonna be in the bio. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia tested positive for Ostarine the day before and the day of the Devin Haney fight back on 420. And, you know, Ryan Garcia claimed that, hey, you know, it was contaminated. I didn't cheat. It's bullshit. And so he requested his B sample after, you know, everybody, you know, got on his ass about the clear and obvious drug cheat. Now, people literally overlook the fact that he intentionally missed weight, which is a performance enhancing. That's cheating in and of itself. When you have one fighter who drains himself to make weight, and then you have another guy who reserves or preserves those nutrients and decides not to drain himself, right? So one guy, a consummate professional, a true champion, makes the weight because he wants to keep his belt. He wants to fight a fair fight. And he drains himself of those nutrients, that water, that muscle mass, whatever it takes to get down to that weight, while one guy says, well, I'm going to stop right here because I feel phenomenal at this weight, while this other guy depletes himself. And not to mention that Ryan's already a naturally bigger guy than Devin. He's like, fuck that. I'm going to stop at this weight because I feel good. I'm not going to be a true professional and drain myself like this fighter did so we can both be on the same playing field. Never mind the rehydration weight. Every fighter rehydrates after they cut weight. But the tough part is draining yourself to get down. So when one fighter drains themselves and the other fighter doesn't, it's a huge advantage. People just overlook that because of their hate for Devin Haney, right? So then this guy not only cheats with intentionally missing weight, he used performance enhancement drugs. Ostarine, a drug that allows you to cut body fat, maintain muscle mass, increase strength and speed. And on top of that, you intentionally missed weight and kept precious nutrients and energy that the other fighter didn't. And on top of that, you're increasing your natural ability. And keep in mind, Ryan Garcia he's a professional athlete at the highest level. This is dangerous stuff. But yeah, you have people that praise Ryan because of their hate for Devin Haney. They overlooked the weight issue. They overlooked the drug cheat shit only because they wanted to see Devin Haney lose that bad that they praise a fighter that disrespects the sport that they claim that they love. Right? So Ryan Garcia requested his B sample, which was officially open yesterday, May 22nd, and it was open and tested, and the results officially came back this morning, Thursday, May 23rd. Positive, of course. Only in rare instances where the A sample was positive but the B sample comes back negative, that screams negligence or contamination. Very rare. But in most cases, if the A sample is positive, the B sample is going to be positive because it's coming from the same urine or blood sample or hair, whatever they use to test it, right? So Ryan Garcia is officially a drug cheat, like I knew he was after he tested Pop Dirty twice with the A samples, right? And to be honest with you, man, you know, this sport of boxing that we all love, it's a phenomenal sport. It's a gentleman's sport. It's a man's sport. You know, hand-to-hand combat. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's only you versus me in that ring. You dig what I'm saying? And for somebody to take performance enhancement drugs, rest in peace to the brother Sharif Lawal, who just recently passed away in the ring. You know, from injuries in the ring, man. You got guys that have lost their lives, man. You got guys like Adonis Stevenson retired, you know, brain swelling, can't even, you know what I mean? Can't even fight no more. His life will never be the same. This is a dangerous sport, man. And for somebody to intentionally cheat with and do, I mean, there's literally nothing else Ryan Garcia could have did to give himself an advantage. Like he pulled out all the stops. He came in overweight and you used a performance enhancement drug. It's like, damn, the only thing else he could have did was drug Devin Haney with some shit to make him off kilter. You know what I'm saying? Or make this, like, the only thing else he could have did was tie Devin Haney hands behind his back or put something in his drink. You dig what I'm, like, what else could have Ryan Garcia did to give himself more of an advantage? He literally pulled out all the stops. If it ain't cheating, if you ain't trying, if you ain't cheating was a person, it'll be Ryan Garcia. Like, and I'm giggling and shit, but the shit ain't funny. It's sad. And I don't think this shit has no space in the sport of boxing, no room to be in the sport of boxing. I think Ryan Garcia need to get his ass the fuck up out of here. And guys like him, and fans and other people that support that shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe the Devin Haney fight should be ruled a no contest. Devin Haney should be listed as undefeated with a no contest. Ryan Garcia should not get credit for that win. The damage is already done. Devin Haney could possibly not be the same after that fight because of the damage that he took in that fight. Right? Now, that's not to say that Devin Haney still didn't have a terrible game plan or he still didn't fight uncharacteristic after he got hit with that first shot in the first round. But who's to say that if Ryan Garcia ain't on that stuff, that first left hook would have had the same effect on Devin Haney? If he wasn't on that stuff, who's to say that Devin Haney probably would have ate that shot and realized, damn, okay, if I let him hit me with that shit again, it's over with. I'm finna box the rest of this fight and fight smart. But Devin never really recovered mentally or physically after that shot. And he started to fight uncharacteristic, you know, after going on a run of winning 4 rounds. It seemed like he was still trying to get back from that first shot. And you ended up falling right into the hands of Ryan Garcia. And he got dropped multiple times after that. But who's to say if Ryan Garcia ain't on that shit, that first left hook had the same effect? We don't know. Ryan Garcia robbed us to see a fair fight. He robbed us of that. We'll never know. So I think Ryan Garcia, he don't belong in this sport. You dig what I'm saying? As much as I would love to see him get in the ring with a guy like Earl Spence, because they've been talking about that fight, or, you know, see him move up and fight some guys that, you know, and get his ass whooped again. We already seen Tank Davis whoop his ass. So it ain't like we ain't never seen him get his ass whooped before. It ain't like we ain't never seen him on his knees, quitting, begging for mercy with blood running down his nose like a little bitch. It ain't like we never seen that shit before. We seen it already. But as much as I would love to see Earl Spence put hands on that boy, his ass don't need to be in the ring for at least 2-3 years. I would give him a lifetime ban if it was up to me. You dig what I'm saying? Another thing I want to speak on before we end this video, man. You know what? One thing this shit really did was expose a lot of people for who they really are. And this situation showed me that, you know, as much as boxing is a tribal sport and a racially motivated and influenced sport because everybody's rooting for their guy, this shit showed me that no matter what the race of a person is, the hatred that people have deep down inside of them for an individual, for whatever reason, it supersedes any race. Because not only Mexicans or white people or Eastern European or motherfuckers that's not from America, no matter how much these people dislike black American fighters for obvious reasons, it was so many black people, so many fans, boxing fans that look like me, that look like Devin Haney, who was hating and wanted to see Devin Haney take a ass whooping by any means. even if it means having his life being risked by fighting an overweight drug cheat, they didn't give a fuck. They wanted to see him lose by any means. A lot of these guys never had no father in their life, so they hated Bill Haney and they hate Devin Haney. I'm starting to see the same shit with Brian Norman and his father. Motherfuckers mad at Brian Norman and shit. Cause his daddy be speaking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys are so fucking pitiful, bro. Like their mindset is so sick that they hate a 25-year-old kid who ain't did nothing but all the right things and went after greatness and tried to be the best. Became undisputed at age 23. Would fight the guys that your favorite fighter shied away from for 5-6 years. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like the hatred. Like I got people that I know personally, black people, in my text messages, in my inboxes on Instagram and shit, happy and smiling and making memes, happy to see a young black man get his ass whooped by a drug cheat, and they happy. That let me know, bro, this shit is beyond all that race shit. These motherfuckers really be sick deep down inside, bro. Fucked up. Fucked up, bro. These folks out here be fucked up, dog. I'm talking about living in the Matrix. You feel me? Caught in the Matrix, bro. Like, don't know what the fuck going on for real. Can't see past their own trauma. The fact that they grew up in a fucked up environment. They praising a certain image when this guy is the consummate professional. This the guy that was raised correctly. This the guy that has good manners. This is the guy that never miss weight, always in the gym, don't smoke, don't drink, do all the right things, and want to be the best and want to give you the best fights, but you hate him and you praise all of the shit that's wrong with the culture and the sport of boxing. That right there proved, this whole situation proved to me, this shit go beyond race. These motherfuckers just fucked up. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. How do y'all feel about the news, the confirmation of Ryan Garcia being a drug cheat and things alike, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime, boxing, I'll holler at y'all boys, man.